So he's a single father with, I'm the quote unquote good / nerdy kid. He's the other brother. He's kind of obsessed with communism. So that's why he has the,
yeah.
on his forehead. Alright. Do we start whenever?
Yes.
Alright.
So, kid, how was y'all's day?
It was excellent, father.
It was dark and desolate, like the lives of those living in the overbearing shadow of capitalism.
Okay,
Today, I learned about space. Did you know that Neil Armstrong's name backwards spells Gnort's Mr. Alien?
Mr. Neil Armstrong is a fraud.
what did I say about that? Call me garbage, boy. How was your day today, Kenny? Can you please tell me?
Well, I learned that I wanted to be an astronaut. And in order to be one, I gotta go to space camp. That's this really cool program down in Alabama that one of the engineers for the Apollo missions, Dr. Werner von Braun, started. And I think the guy in charge of it said that it's gonna be completely free for 5th graders, and that's me.
Bad news for you. Space camp is a fraud too.
Why don't you shut
He's
up?
actually right, Kenny, for once. Dimitri brings up a good point.
You want to start over?
No, it's good.
Okay.
Bro, you messed up.
Daniel brings up a good point.
My name's not Daniel, it's Dimitri.
Shut it, Daniel. The CEO of the Space and Rocket Center, Mike Wang, was arrested for stealing more than $4 million through an investment scam. He claimed he had companies donating money to 5th graders to go to camp for free, but in reality, there weren't any. He eventually fell into debt and ultimately was arrested in prison for about 20 years.
Okay, but I don't have to go to space camp to be an astronaut. I can do it some other way.
Pull it together, Ken! The whole museum is probably some museum leeching organization anyways.
Yeah, can you pull it together?
This is my dream. Didn't you have dreams? Did you want to be an unemployed drunk when you were a kid, living paycheck by paycheck? You know, ever since mom left, your life has gotten out of control.
Oh yeah, well my dreams were crushed by the filthy bourgeoisie. And mom didn't leave, she's at the grocery store, idiot.
That was 7 years ago. Snap out of your fantasy, idiot. Those checkout lines must be really long.
Shut up, Kenny. If you want to be a real astronaut, then go to the Soviet Union. They got to the moon first with Sputnik. And that had you capitalist pigs terrified. But just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, they also got to the moon first with Lunar 1.
Now you're just spouting baloney, Daniel. No matter what you say, the Soviets can't say they put an actual man on the moon. The great Americans did that.
There's no proof that Neil Armstrong was actually on the moon.
One more word about those Soviets, Daniel. I swear to God, you're dead to me.
The whole world thought that communism was nothing. No country would be able to function under communism. Well, guess what? We did. All right? We proved that we're a true superpower with that amazing feat. In the name of Karl Marx, we won't be forgotten.
One more word again, I'll swear to God, you're dead to me. Americans are the best. They're number one and always will be.
And I will be that number one. That fantastic astronaut who makes history, who takes one small step for 5th graders and one giant leap for elementary school. I'll be up with the legends. You know, Father, just because space camp went sour doesn't mean the entire space program isn't meant for me.
Why do you want to endanger your life like that, huh? We already made our mark on history. Do you really want to throw yourself into the unknown? The cold, dark vacuum of space?
Yes. I want to explore the unknown, not spend the rest of my year and just rot away without trying. And NASA isn't just a school science fair project. There's so much more incredibly complex in case you haven't noticed. They have programs for Earth's remote sensing and aeronautics research. The greats like John McCormack, James Killian, Dr. Werner are crucial in the creation of the organization. And then there were the Avengers. That's who I'm going to be. Like those in history, the astronauts of Apollo 11 and 12. You know, everyone talks about Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, but Michael Collins was just as important. He was a vital pilot who flew them up there and just waited to pick them back up. And maybe I mess up. Maybe I may mess up. Maybe I may point an extremely fragile and expensive piece of television equipment into the sun and fry the television transmission between the lunar surface and Earth, like Alan Bean did in Apollo 12. But it's better than having done absolutely nothing like you.
You're a failure, just like your mother. Always dreaming about baloney. When will you realize that you're not making any sense and you need to grow up?
I'm surrounded by idiots. Father, Ken, I'm leaving this household, and it's time for me to go where I truly belong, Soviet Union.
Exhumed.
Wait, Hold on. There we go. That's it.